Good morning, comic fans. You're with the Comic Pusher at the Comics Club, Tampa and Brandon's favorite comic gaming store. It is June 19th, the third of four new comic days. I'm sorry, new comic book days. And you know, we love having 5 free comic book days, new comic book days. I made some signs for free comic book day, and it's stuck in my head now, and I can't get it out. How you doing there, Steven Spock? And how you doing, Steve Fisher? The Steves are in the house. Thank you so much for joining us today. You know, I've had several favorite comic books over the past year. One of my favorite comic book series over the last year, and you've seen me present it here before for different reasons. Today it's going to be our wall book of the week, and the reason why I'm giving you the story behind this one is because it's just such an intriguing book. Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees. This is the number 1 second printing. And it's by Patrick Horvath. And when I first saw this book, I was very intrigued. How you doing there, Juan? Thank you for joining us. I was intrigued by the title, Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees. It was just an interesting kind of title, and I thought that was kind of strange. Yesterday, it was brought to my attention. I forget how. Dolly and somebody else was talking, and it came up. But the words Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees actually comes from a children's poem and a children's song. But the song itself, this goes all the way back to 1907. Believe it or not, Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees is tied to things from 1907 where music was created called the Teddy Bear's Picnic. Well, words were added later on in 1932 by Irish songwriter Jimmy Kennedy. And if you look down the second stanza, second set of lyrics here, you get to every teddy bear who's been good is sure of a treat today. There's lots of marvelous things to eat and wonderful games to play. Beneath the trees where nobody sees, they'll hide and seek as long as they please. That's the way the teddy bears have their picnic. It's a children's song, and it doesn't sound like it should be anything sinister. You know, like this is a story about teddy bears in this anthropomorphic world where they this guy's a murderer. He's a serial killer, and so it's like, how do we get here from this children's story? But if you read the children's story, if you get down to the very last line, you get this, which kind of gives it a tiny bit of a sinister twist. If you go down to the woods today, you better not go alone. This is the final lyrics of the Teddy Bear's Picnic, which is where the title comes from for this. So the very last words are this: if you go down in the woods today, you better not go alone. It's lovely down in the woods today, but safer to stay at home. For every bear that ever there was will gather there for certain, because today's the day that teddy bears have their picnic. So it kind of gives you this warning at the end that the teddy bear's picnic might be someplace you could be in danger, because maybe these little teddy bears will eat you. They're having their picnic. You might be on the menu of the picnic. So there you go. From 1907 music to John by John Walter Bratton. And then the lyrics added in 1932 by Irish songwriter Jimmy Kennedy. And then fast forward to 2023, I think it was 2023 that this came out. And you have Patrick Horvath's Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees. So there you go. That's the story behind this wall book that you didn't know before. So there you go. Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees. What a great comic book. And it's now been collected into a trade, I believe. So I believe we're going to be getting that soon back in stock if we haven't already. All right, jumping into the other stuff we have for you today. Let's see here. We have Retro Fan, one of my very favorite magazines all the time. It takes you back, way back in this way back machine of a magazine, and gives you all kinds of stuff like the Fantastic Four Saturday morning cartoon and Hot Wheels, the early years, Modesty Blaze, the Bionic Couple, Bionic Man and Bionic Woman, all in Retro Fan magazine, hitting the stands at the Comics Club today. All right. We also have these great trades hitting the stands today. We have quite a few restocks on trades, but today we're going to show you these, the ones that are new for this week. This is Tony Daniel's Edenwood trade paperback. It collects the first 5 issues of that series. And R.L. Stine's The Stuff of Nightmares, No Holiday for Murder. It's like a Christmas theme there. You got Santa. Batman, Scooby-Doo Mysteries. Hey, take this one along on the summer vacation with the kids. Give them something to read there at camp. Or just for yourself, because it's great stuff, man. Star Wars Hyperspace Stories, Light and Shadow by Dark Horse. There you go. Great Star Wars stuff. If you're a Star Wars fan, can't be beat. We have a stack of variants today. Oh boy, what great fun stuff. Look at all of them. And there's so many good ones in here. Wait till you see this week's variants. So we'll start right off with House of Slaughter number 24, which is a Virgin variant. It's kind of dark, hard to see. It's a dark, kind of sinister kind of world there anyway. This one's easier to see. This is also House of Slaughter. It's a 1 in 10. This guy's gold mask. It's pretty wild. Surrounded by all those feathers. What a cool piece of Virgin art there for our comic book. But not to be outdone, we have House of Slaughter number 24, 1 in 15. Also a Virgin cover. Briar, number 6, Unlockable, is a Virgin cover. So Gun Honey has a nude cover. We've obscured the naughty bits, but it's Gun Honey number 2, nude cover. This one might as well be nude, but it's also Gun Honey number 2. It's a Collision Course number 2. It's a 1 in 10 Virgin cover. What a great cover that is. I'm loving that. Hard to resist keeping this one just for me. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Last Ronin 2, Re-Evolution number 2, right? A 1 in 10 variant. What great artwork that is. Look at that. I'm loving it. Great stuff. Batman number 149. This is a 1 in 25. Batman walking the dark streets of Gotham there. Star Trek number 21. This is a 1 in 10. I love the way they've done it like stained glass. That's really cool. The Data's little cat there. I don't know if you know Star Trek, but Data likes cats. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Black, White, and Green. This is the foil 1 in 10. All nice and shiny. 1 in 10 cover. From the world of G.I. Joe comes Destro, issue number 1. This is a 1 in 10 variant. But we also have this wonderful 1 in 25 variant. Wow, check it out. Nice stuff. Really some great variant covers this week. Venomverse Reborn, 1 in 25. And Venom Separation Anxiety number 2, a 1 in 25. It's great artwork. We're going to have some fun this week with Uncle Scrooge and the Infinity Dime number 1. This is a 1 in 25. We don't often get a Donald Duck 1 in 25. How you doing there, Bronze Age Brian? Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. Uncle Scrooge and the Infinity Stone. This is a 1 in 10. I got to tell you, I'm loving this cover. That's a 1 in 10. I'm loving this one too. I mean, that's fun. That's fun. Carl Barks throwback there, but this is I got to say, I go with that one myself, but it's your choice. It'll be there for you until it's not. So get here quickly. Amazing Spider-Man number 52. This is 1 in 25 cover. And Ultimate Spider-Man number 6. That's also a 1 in 25. And last but not least, we got a Scotty Young 1 in 50 Amazing Spider-Man number 52. And it's Spider-Punk. How cool is that? I think this may be the first time we've gotten a 1 in 50 Spider-Punk variant cover. Not certain of that, but that's a good one. I'll tell you right now, that is an awesome cover there. Okay, where should we jump into first? What are we going to... Let's go through the DC and Marvel. We'll save the Indies for last this week, even though the Indie stack, which I'll tell you guys, the Indie stack is just as tall as the Marvel and DC. We've got 10.5 inches of comic books this week. Not bad at all. So let's see. We'll get right into it. Nightwing falling backwards off a building. You know, the standard stuff. This is 115, issue number 115. If you didn't like that cover, there's this cover. Fallen Grayson. Hellblazer, Dead in America. We got from the Sandman world. It's issue number 6. A couple different covers for you. Loving these covers with Constantine. It's great stuff. Look at this one. This is so Constantine, you know, him and his cigarette obsession. Smoke them cigarettes there. Bad for you. Do not smoke. Batman, Superman, World's Finest, number 28. Look at these beautiful covers. I love that one. And look at who's in the background, the silhouettes. Harley and Poison Ivy. That's a great cover. And then there's this one. Papa Hungry. Batman number 149. We're just one issue away from Batman 150, kids. There's Batman. It's a slightly shorter person who looks like him and slightly older. Who's that supposed to be? What's going on here? Who is that? I love this cover. What a great cover with Bane dominating the Dark Knight there. And then you got this one. That's pretty cool too. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. Okay, so Catwoman, number 66. If you're a Catwoman fan, and who's not really a Catwoman fan, she's having a hard time on this cover there. Having a hard time in the Fury of the Flamingo. You like flamingos? It's my wife's favorite bird, flamingo. And I've learned that a bunch of flamingos together are called a flamboyance. It's like a bunch of crows together are called a murder. It's interesting what they call birds grouped together. Crisis on Infinite Earths. Reprinting all of them as facsimile editions in the regular standard one, or you can get the shiny foil edition one, or draw your own blank cover one. How cool is that? Crisis on Infinite Earths, coming from DC Comics, who's bringing us back their whole Elseworld worlds. So we're going to get those again. People love the Elseworld stuff. It's so much fun. You know, these what ifs kind of stories, but in the DC universe, ultimately they are actually out there in the multiverse. These are stories that are elsewhere stories, not in the continuity of the mainstream, but happening in other universes. Green Lantern, this is the War Journal number 10. Titans up to number 12. And we have Wonder Woman number 10. Liking these covers. To finish out DC section. This one's just awesome. I love the way they've done this Pride cover. Really great. Beautiful artwork. It's interesting. Look, is that Nubia on the cover? Look at the hair on Nubia. Oh my gosh. It just goes on and on and on and on. Look. It just keeps going. That's Walt. That is awesome. I'm loving that. Okay. Marvel Comics, their whole Blood Hunt stuff has been so popular and so successful. It's already going into second printings. Here's Strange, Academy, Blood Hunt. Here's Dracula. These are second printings. Dracula, Blood Hunt, Blood Hunters. These are all number 1 second printings of this. These are the tie-ins. And this is Doctor Strange number 15, Blood Hunt, which also had to go into a second printing. Just super popular, this Blood Hunt stories. Dolly, my wife Dolly, who loves vampires. She's reading all of these. I was kind of surprised when she started picking them up, but she's been reading them all. She's been really enjoying them. So, all right, we got Uncle Scrooge here, and we've got just so many covers. Even Peach Momoko jumped in it, and I love what she did with hers here. It's like that Christmas Carol Scrooge. This is Uncle Scrooge and the Infinity Stone dime. I mean, number 1. Some really fun covers here. I'm liking that one. He's on the moon and it's raining gold bars. That's a cool one. There's the standard cover A. Just diving into this is by Alex Ross. And then we got this foil one. How cool is that? I'm loving it. All right, so there we have Uncle Scrooge and the Infinity Dime. Looks like fun. Can't wait to read it. Sensational She-Hulk, number 9. Looks like she's in court. She's accidentally broken the judge's bench. Oh, poor She-Hulk. Spider-Woman, number 8. We sold out of last issue of Spider-Woman. I think there was a black costume that everybody loved on that one. They were doing black costume variants for a while. Jango Fett from Star Wars. Star Wars, we got Jango Fett, number 4. Who's that rogue? Throwing in his cards. I'm liking that cover. And the anniversary cover. That one is from C-3PO and R2-D2 from episode 1 of Star Wars. And that was in Anakin's room, it looked like. Ultimate Spider-Man number 6 hitting the stands today. We've got 3 different covers to show you. There's that one. And this one. Spider-Man, what's he? It's on a building of some sort. And the standard covers. The standard covers seem to be the most popular by far of this particular Ultimate line. Venom, Separation, Anxiety. Number 2. No, wait, number 2? Yeah. This is this one. Yeah, number 2. I got this one is a homage to is it Amazing Fantasy or is it Amazing Spider-Man number 1? It's Amazing Fantasy, I believe. Yeah. And Stormbreaker cover. Who is that character? Anybody recognize that character? He looks familiar to me, but I can't think of who it is. Separation Anxiety number 2. That cover. Okay, let's see here. We also have Venomverse Reborn. Because, we had the end of the Venomverse. Now we have the Venomverse Reborn. So if anybody thought they were going to keep the Venomverse gone, no. It's back. Venomverse Reborn. I believe one of these has the character from the cartoon in it. I think, was it that one we just did? I can't remember. Amazing Spider-Man, number 52. Here's the standard covers. The standard and variants. Loving that one. And there's that color version of the Spider-Punk by Scotty Young. This is Big Marvels. Not to be confused with his Marvel Babies. These are Big Marvels. And this is a homage to Spider-Man 300. We got the Goblin on there laughing. That's a great one. He's throwing a Goblin bomb at us. Great cover there. I'm loving it. Definitely pick up one of those since it's a homage to issue 300. There's been so many, but everybody loves them. They're always popular. Wolverine, number 2. Black Panther, Blood Hunt, number 2. like I say, this Blood Hunt storyline, which has dozens of tie-ins going on. Captain America, number 10. It's been very popular on those Blood Hunts. This super popular storyline. Captain America, Big Marvels, Scotty Young with America. And that one. I believe something gets introduced here. There's something about this. I'm trying to figure out what it is. But it's something special about that Captain America, kids. I think it may be a first appearance of a character. Dracula Blood Hunt number 2. Got a couple different covers for you. And Immortal Thor. Great Alex Ross cover there. Hey, Sean Fee. Thank you so much for joining us. Big Marvels by Scotty Young. There's Thor. And last but not least for Marvel, we've got Iron Man. This Iron Patriot poster-like cover. Loving that. Very cool. And Scotty Young's Big Marvels. Iron Man. Great stuff. All right. Well, what we have left then is the independent comic books. Oh, and we have quite a stack of them. How are we doing for time here? Let's see here. Okay. We're not doing bad here at all. Not bad at all. So let's start with these big oversized things we got going here. These are magazine-sized comic books by Penthouse Comics. This is issue number 3. I love this quote that they put on the back by Dolly Parton. I'm not going to limit myself just because people won't accept the fact that I can do something else. Good for you, Dolly Parton. You do everything and do it as well as you like. And if people don't like it, that's tough. You enjoy your life. And that's the thing, enjoy life. Penthouse Comics, And all of those covers are pretty cool. But this one is going to have some adult material under there that we can't show you. It's bagged. So you'll have to just, we've only got a couple of those, I think. So if you're interested in the bagged variants, grab them while you can. This is House of Slaughter number 24. We've got several different covers to choose from. This one, it's very dark covers. That one, I showed you the versions of those. And this one's a version. It's the that UV spot UV, it's called. There, you can see it that way. It's kind of cool. Elvira meets H.P. Lovecraft. You gotta love Elvira. She's such a fun personality. And H.P. Lovecraft, wow. And here's our favorite right there, a photo cover of the lady herself, Elvira. Vampire PA number 0. If you're into vampire comics, some people are. My wife is. So this is actually Al Capone Vampire number 0. I know the title's not on the cover, but that's actually what it is. It's Al Capone Vampire number 0. Here's one with the throwback cover to the old time horror stuff. Also, we have Gun Honey. If you are interested in Gun Honey, we have these new issues hitting the stands today. Issue number 2 of Gun Honey. It's been pretty popular. I wonder why it's been popular. With covers like these, people buy them just for the covers. The covers have been absolutely wonderful. Here's my favorite. What a great cover that is. All right. You can get that one in a virgin form, too. Briar, number 6 by Boom Comics. Hercules is up to issue number 3. Believe it or not. Look at all the covers we got for you. Got that little imp. And this one, From Zero to Hero. Hercules. That's a pretty cool one. All right, Red Sonja, Empire of the Damned. Loving the covers that they're doing. I'm going to start out with the cosplay one because it's just a really great, stunning cover, as well as our friend Michael Linsner. Great stuff, as always. And this one, and you can get this one in a foil version if you like. Yeah. Nice foil version of it. Everybody, don't forget to leave a comment down below after the show so I can enter you in the monthly drawing, which we will be doing the first show of the month, the next month. Justice Ducks from the world of Darkwing Duck. Justice Ducks number 4. Jay Lee having fun. Man's Best, as in man's best friend, as in dog. That's what this one's about. Number 4. Displaced, issue number 5. Horror as you like it. Blow Away. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Untold Destiny of the Foot Clan. We're up to issue number 4. Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. Star Trek. Space. The Final Frontier. Star Trek. Star Trek has gotten so much popular again. It's fantastic. I love it because I always loved Star Trek. You know, the whole space, the final frontier, going out there, discovering new worlds, meeting new people from other planets. Space, it's infinite. That's what I need more of. But speaking of space, I did a rearranging of space in the store. When you come in, the locals, when you come in today or for the first time since this weekend, you're going to notice a different layout in the store on some things. Marvel is not where it used to be, and the Independent's not where it used to be, and some other stuff is rearranged, but I like the new changes we've made. It's pretty cool. It's nice to have the layout. I think it looks better. It's hard to utilize the space in the store sometimes because it's like playing Tetris, you know. But we're the big thing about it is this will allow us to add how many? About 6,000 more back issues to the floor. And that's the thing we're going for in this space change. And speaking of space, that's our secret word today. Mr. Happy is saying that space, the final frontier, is our secret word. And if you know the secret word, it gets you 15% off a single item in the store. It's good until next Tuesday. Next Wednesday, we'll give you a new secret word every new show we do. And this one's space. So if you know that, 15% off. If you're a Discount Club member or subscriber, you get an extra 5%, making it 20% off any single item limit, 1 per person per day. Thank you so much, Mr. Happy. We'll see you next show. All right. There you go. Mr. Happy pouring the savings out on everybody. So, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Last Ronin 2, Re-Evolution, issue number 2. We've got several different covers to choose from. And that's Judgment Day. That's not Turtles. Issue number 2. Also, a lot of issue number 2s hitting the stands today. Judgment Day. Look, that's from the Archie world, you know, Archie comics. Is that an evil Archie and a good Archie? Almost looks like a Jack from DC Comics, the Joker, right? The version of the Joker there. Judgment Day, I think they did that on purpose. It's like Archie battling the apocalypse there. Helen of Windhorn with a foil logo. Not bad. And, that's, by the way, issue number 3, if you were looking. This artist, I love this artwork. It's the same artist that did Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow art. Really great artwork. I don't know who is this. This is Tom King is writing this. Same person who wrote that Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. So this story, I haven't read it yet, but my guess is Tom King writing it's probably good. And we have this Dudley Dotson, issue number 3, with also a foil shiny cover there. And this cool art on the back. And also you got this cover for Dudley Dotson. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, black, white, and green. We have a couple different covers to choose from. There's that one. And that one. Masters of the Universe, Revolution, issue number 2. Not Revolution. issue number 2. And you get this little bit on the back. Falling in Love on the Path to Hell, issue number 1. This is a second printing, I believe. Is it? No, it's a number 1 first printing. I guess it's a restock because I could swear we got this last time. So could be a couple of those on the shelf if you luck out because they've been pretty popular. The One Hand, issue number 5. On the one hand, there's that. And on the other hand, there's this. Spawn, issue number 354. Moving up there, Spawn. Look at that. Spawn it is. Cult of the Lamb. This is based on a video game. Any of you out there playing that video game or have played it? You might enjoy the comic book. This is issue number 1 of Cult of the Lamb. It's another chance to get it because I believe that came in last week as well. A new Spawn Universe title called Misery hitting the stands today. See? Misery. And When the Blood Has Dried. And also, I told you Destro is the last one for the indies. And we'll wrap it up today. Destro, issue number 1 from the world of G.I. Joe. Some great covers here, kids. Virgin with the Transformers. How cool is that? And the black and white version of that one. And if you didn't like all those, draw your own with their own blank cover. All right, kids, there you have it. There's all of the offerings we have for this week hitting the stands at the Comics Club today. Thank you so much for joining us. Remember to leave a comment down below. Give us a thumbs up. Hit that like and subscribe button. And remember, read. It brings out the hero in you.